Hello, YouTube modeling community. It's Rusty Rotor with what's on the bench. It's nothing, not on the bench. What am I talking about? It's Mental Monday mail call. No Mental Monday. Mail call is the dehydrator. We'll take a look at it real quick. We've talked about it several times. It's here. It's in place, unpacked. It's ready to go. I just got to get an extension cord to plug it in back there in the corner. But I'm looking forward to using it. First victim that'll go in there is the 40 Ford. After we get it painted, we do have a color picked out now. It's going to be like a deep burgundy maroon color. Like I said, I'm trying to stay uncrooked here. Stock into the era that the car was made. It'll have saddle color interior, black and saddle, and then the deep burgundy maroon on the outside. I've had fun with it so far. It is ready for paint. Probably will get it in paint tomorrow. The shop is done. The video will be up sometime tomorrow for the grand reopening. So make sure you guys watch my very first video, and then watch that one, and hopefully you'll see the changes and differences in the shop. Not going to get a lot done here today. I got some doctor's appointments later today, but I want to get down here and get a little video made, let you know, kind of get you up to date. There is a model show this weekend down in Louisville. If I can't remember the name of it, but if you send me an email, I'll send you a copy of the flyer. I found out about it through Mark, HobbyNet Models. He's going to be there, so we decided to drive down, hang out for the day with him, experience another show. I'm only taking 2 builds. It'll be the 65 GTO and the 69 Pro Touring GTX. I'm not really going there for the contest part of it, but I want to be able to check out some vendors, hopefully meet a lot of you guys if you're going to be there. And like I said, I get to hang out with Mark. And I always like going to Louisville. I get to go to the Antique Toy Mall. If you've ever checked out Throttle Power video, Tim, he did a whole video on that Antique Mall. So it's always fun to get to go there, pick up a little something. I might be looking at some of the military stuff more this trip around. Not so much car related, as like I said, I want to do a military diorama, but there's some things I want to bounce around in my head a little bit on how I want to do it and what items I want to have in it. And it may just be pertain to one type of, like, a picture that I see. And I got some ideas in my head too, so I kind of just want to see what's there, the scales of what the things are. I want to keep everything to scale, and we'll kind of go from there, and just kind of see what they have. It's been about a year or so since I've been down there to look at everything, and it always changes a little bit. So looking forward to that, and then we're going out to eat dinner, and then we'll be headed back home. It's only an hour and a half away for us, so it's not too bad of a drive to get down there for the day and make a day of it. I think I just said the shop is done. The video will be up tomorrow. I'm not going to say it anymore. I think I've already said all that. I'm very happy with the outcome of it, the way it turned out. I've worked in here on little things, helping Jenny with her build, working on the diorama base, and getting stuff kind of set up and ready to go around the regular build areas. And it's been kind of nice knowing that I can work over here and not worry about nothing over here. I can work here and I can turn around and work there. I can work on a 3D printer. I can move a little bit and work right here at the downdraft table. The other 2 build areas, it doesn't matter. I can breathe in here. I can feel a little better. I don't feel getting closed in on. The downside to all this is, yes, the diorama table. It's 3 feet by 6 feet. It is big. It's heavy now that it's loaded down. It's not as easy to move. It does move fairly easy, but I just got to plan when I come in here that day where I'm going to work at the whole day. So if it's going to be 3D and these 2 build stations over here and the 3rd build station over here, then I keep the desk over towards the paint booth. If I want to paint that day, I can pull the desk out and scoot it that way a little bit and I can have access to the whole desk area. So it's not bad. Or I can just sit right down at the diorama table, no matter where it's sitting, and work on a diorama or whatever I want to. So it is convenience. It is organized now. We still got some few things to do I didn't get done, and those are going to be time consuming, and it's going to take a while. Hopefully, I'm going to plan 2 days this week or next week to really jump into all my spare parts, leftover parts, get them all organized in these little bins I have over here, and I'll feel a lot better about that. And that'll open up this whole corner where I can actually get stuff up there I want up there and need up there all the time. Primarily, everything else is, the drawers are done. The stuff that's in the drawers is what needs to be in there, other than one that, well, actually two. One I have listed as a snack drawer. I'll put that in something else, in a container or something, put it underneath the desk. And then these drawers will be maybe moving some stuff that's up here that don't really need to be up here down into those drawers. Kind of out of sight, out of mind type thing. Again, tomorrow, other than getting that video up, I'll be painting the 40 Ford and getting some color down on that. And we can knock that one out. We can knock the Volkswagen bus out. We can get the 32 back down, and we'll rotate that with the gray Stang until we get them both done. The Ring Brothers Charger, same way. We're going to move forward on that. Start getting some sub-assemblies done on it and getting it into the paint booth also. And then decals. I know I do have some interior work left to do on that before I can really get it in primer. And then viewer's choice, wife's choice, and then J Miniscale, that Pro Touring Cutlass we're doing for him, the 53, and then we're kind of caught up. And when I say caught up, not really, because we still have to break down this 60/66 Chevy pickup truck. We're real close on that. We really need to get going on it before I lose interest completely in it. And I still want to finish that one. And then we have a couple others that are started that are really close, like the Corvette Restore, the 62 Catalina. So those will be two that'll come out, and we'll work on those until we get them done. And then we're going to be pretty much in the springtime. And then all through the summer, it'll be working on the dioramas and the stuff for Acme, and Jenny's build for Acme, and then what we get each month. So we're still going to stay steady, but hopefully in that time frame between now and springtime, we can get a lot of the loose ends done, and then be ready and prepare for what comes in and that's new, and projects that we want to get started on ourselves. And one of those projects I'll be getting while I'm down at the show this weekend. So again, if you want information on that, if you don't already know about it, just hit me an email. I'll send you the flyer. It has all the information, directions, times, the money that costs to get in and enter your model, that whole thing. I think it starts like at 8 o'clock, and it should be, by the time awards are done, it should be wrapped up by 3. So it's not a real long, drawn out show. And I like those kind, because you can get in, you can have really a lot of fun, meet a lot of new people, talk model, see a lot of cool builds, and check the vendors out, and hopefully get to meet some new people. So again, Mark Hobby Nut Models. Get down there, hit that link. It'll take you. You can pick up anything you need. Even the smallest thing helps us here at the channel to bring new and great content. And by doing that, that gives you guys the advantage of seeing something before you have to go buy it. Because if you're like me, I see new kits that are getting ready to come out, or new tools. I get a glimpse of it on Instagram or Facebook, or somebody will say, "Hey, you gotta try this tool out." By me bringing it here and trying it, showing you guys what's in the box and how it goes together and my ideas for it, where you were wanting to get it, now you can get a little advantage before you spend your money on it. So if it's a box of crap, I'm going to tell you it's a box of crap. If that tool is crap, I'm going to tell you the tool is crap. Or whatever we get coming in here. So before you go spend your money on it, watch my crap. That all keys into that balling on the budget. We are at 840 something. Where we, for every 4 steps forward we take, we lose 4 steps, and then I lose 1 or 2 more, and then we kind of gain back up, and then it's just a vicious cycle that we're in for some reason, and I have no explanation of, and why, but it is what it is. So we're like 846. We were as high as 848. I mean, technically we should already be over 1,000, but the way the things are happening, the way it's going, we just keep going backwards and backwards and backwards. Even though we're gaining, we lose what we gain and then some, and then we slowly over weeks gain back, and then we lose it all again just to start. It's like starting over. It's like Groundhog's Day. Man, that's why I changed my name of my channel to is Rusty's Groundhog Day, because that's what it's like. But the prizes are coming along. One of them's completely done. I need a few parts for the 3rd place, and a few more parts for the 1st place, and they're just going to be sitting here collecting dust, waiting to be given away. So the faster we get the word spread out and we get the sub count up, the faster the giveaway is going to happen. And 3 people are going to come away with some awful nice stuff. I've gotten some feedback on my ideas for them, and it's been some great feedback, giving me some insight on how to approach it and handle it, which is always great, because I've never done a giveaway like that before. I just know the magnitude that I want to do it of is to be more than what it normally would have been, because we, like I said, we bypassed 500 and we went right to 1,000. So we've got that yet to come, and then all the great things that we've been talking about for months. Ideas, plans, the dioramas, the builds that we have that we got to get finished up, and new stuff. So definitely got a project going. Check out Market Hobby Nut Models. Every open box kit review I do, you can get via there. Tools, I do get certain things from him. A lot of stuff I have other specific places I like to get it from. It doesn't have to do with price or anything like that. It just has to do with I'm so familiar with them and Mark doesn't have them, so I have to get them from somewhere else. But we're going to get a lot more into the tools aspect of what I use and what I have here in the shop. And we got quite a few more coming into the shop. So you guys got to just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you know when these videos come out. And leave your comments down below. Feedback is key. That helps our analytics of these channels, of how it places our videos, how popular the videos are, the channel is, so on and so forth. All that helps out in the scheme of things, not money-wise, not for me anyways, but for that, that kind of popularity thing, it gets us up there, and it gets us seen where we normally wouldn't be seen, and more interest gets sparked into it. And more people come and watch the or not movies, but sometimes they're as long as a movie, aren't they? But it helps in viewing of the channel. So yeah, I know there's a lot of people that don't like to leave comments. They just leave a thumbs up, and that's fine. You can leave a comment in my email. It's always down below as well, along with all the other sponsors. I leave them down below, and get a chance to go check all of them out. They all have something to offer for this great hobby. And the hobby is modeling, not specific to one genre, but modeling, whether it be minis, miniatures, figures, vignettes, dioramas, aircraft. Not big into ships. It's like a time suck I don't want to get into. But not that I wouldn't build one. There's a few boats I wouldn't mind building. I like the old ships more than the newer boats or whatever. I'm just that kind of guy. I like vintage old stuff more so. But you know, Gundam, it doesn't matter what it is. Model cars, trucks, semis, motorcycles, race cars. It doesn't matter. It's all modeling, and that's what this channel is all about. Everything we use to do what we love to do, and how to do it on a budget, and how to stock up on a budget, shortcuts, you know, kind of like great stuff we've talked about a million times. We'll have a video out tomorrow. That's just the shop update video. And then Wednesday we'll have probably an updated video for the 40 Ford, and if we get the Volkswagen done. It is that close to being done, guys. It's literally probably 20 minutes worth of work for me to get it finished up. But I always get sidetracked in here somehow. So we're going to call it quits for today. And then we'll see you guys. Well, you'll see the video tomorrow, but we'll see you on Wednesday with more what's going on that bench behind me, and with that 40 Ford for the small group build, or small scale group build. And then we'll start diving into each build area on what's going on, and that'll be on Fridays. We'll take a few minutes for each build area, keep you updated on how those builds are going and what I've done and anything I've come across. I still owe a video when we go to finish up the wiring on the viewer's choice, especially for Brian Gigamos at BG, on how I run my wires and I do all that detailing. So there'll be a video just primarily for that. You know, I've not forgotten about anything, and we will eventually get to it all. So again, leave your comments. Thank you. Can't say thank you enough. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.